Cats are mysterious and fascinating creatures. They often seem distant or unpredictable, but in reality, they're constantly communicating with you, just in their own way, full of subtleties and hidden meanings. But do you really understand what your cat is trying to say? Is it showing affection, asking for attention, or even giving a warning? In today's video, we're diving into the world of feline communication to decode the signals cats use when interacting with their humans. You might be ignoring important messages your cat tries to send every day. So stay until the end to discover how to interpret each gesture and strengthen that special bond between you. Different types of meowing. Cats have a unique repertoire of meows that vary depending on the situation and the needs they want to express. Unlike other felines, who mainly communicate through body language, domestic cats use meows primarily to interact with humans. Each cat has its own dialect, and meows can be the key to understanding what it wants or needs. Short, repetitive meows are usually a way to get attention, whether for food, affection, or simple recognition. Longer, drawn-out meows can signal that the cat is frustrated, irritated, or looking for something specific, like a toy or access to a certain place. Some cats have soft, melodious meows to show affection, while others make louder, sharper sounds when they have an urgent need, like wanting to go out or asking for food immediately. Additionally, it's common for cats to emit greeting meows when they come home after being away for a while, as a way to show they miss your company. On the other hand, complaint meows are typical when something bothers them, like a change in routine or an uncomfortable environment. Paying attention to the variations in tone, rhythm, and frequency of meows is crucial to understanding the nuances of your cat's behavior, and thus better understanding its needs and strengthening communication between you. Head rubbing. One of the most distinctive and common behaviors among cats is rubbing their head against you, whether it's your legs, face, or even the furniture in the house. This gesture can have several meanings, but they all relate to territory and forming emotional bonds. Cats have scent glands located on their head, cheeks, and even their paws. When they rub against you or objects, they're leaving their personal scent to mark the area as part of their territory. By doing this, the cat is also expressing trust and affection, indicating that it sees you as part of its family and a safe place. This behavior helps to strengthen the emotional connection between you, showing that the cat feels comfortable and secure around you. Additionally, head rubbing can be a way for the cat to get your attention for something, whether it's asking for food, affection, or simply wanting to interact. If your cat does this frequently, it's a sign that it considers you an important part of its life and enjoys being close to you, either for security or because it genuinely likes your company. Purring. A cat's purr is one of the most recognizable and charming sounds, but behind this soft and relaxing sound, there's much more than meets the eye. Although purring is often associated with pleasure and relaxation, it can have different meanings depending on the context. When a cat purrs near you, it's usually a clear sign that it feels comfortable, safe, and happy in your presence. This sound is a way for the cat to communicate affection and trust, as well as indicate a state of deep relaxation. Interestingly, purring also has therapeutic properties that can benefit both the cat and humans. Research suggests that the sound of purring can help reduce blood pressure, improve emotional well-being, and even speed up the healing of wounds and injuries. When your cat purrs while being petted, it's a great sign that it trusts you and is enjoying the moment of closeness. However, it's important to note that cats can also purr when they're anxious or sick, indicating that this behavior can be a form of self-soothing. Therefore, always observe the context and other signs of your cat's behavior to better understand what it's trying to communicate. Slow blinks. A cat's slow blink is one of the most powerful and affectionate gestures it can make. When a cat looks directly at you and blinks slowly, it's a clear sign of love and trust. This behavior is often compared to a cat kiss and conveys a sense of peace and emotional connection. When the cat blinks slowly at you, it's saying, in a nonverbal way, that it feels safe and comfortable in your presence. In addition to being a gesture of affection between cats, who use this blink to show that they don't pose a threat to each other, the slow blink is a sign that the cat fully trusts you. To reciprocate this affection and strengthen the bond between you, you can try blinking slowly back. Many cats interpret this response as a sign of reciprocity and affection, creating a silent communication that further strengthens the relationship between you and your feline. This is one of the most effective methods of nonverbal interaction, demonstrating affection and connection in a simple and natural way. Sleeping near you. Cats are known for their selective nature, and they have a rigorous choice about where they decide to rest. For a cat, the act of sleeping is an activity that requires safety and trust, and when it chooses to sleep near you, whether by your side, at your feet, or even on your body, it's a clear sign that it fully trusts you. It feels that you are part of its inner circle, and in your presence feels protected and comfortable enough to relax deeply. This behavior reflects the emotional bond you share and can help strengthen that bond even further. Cats that sleep with their owners often demonstrate a stronger emotional attachment and have a closer connection. The preferred sleeping position can also provide clues about the relationship your cat has with you. For example, if it sleeps against your feet, this may indicate that it feels safe but still wants a bit of personal space. If it prefers to snuggle on your chest or lap, it means it seeks closeness and intimacy. When a cat sleeps deeply by your side, it's a clear indication that it trusts both the environment and you, feeling completely at ease and at peace. Love bites. Love bites, although they may seem playful, are a very common form of affection among cats, especially during moments of interaction or play. These little nibbles generally don't cause pain and are a way for the cat to show that it feels comfortable and engaged in the relationship. When it gives these love bites, it may be expressing love and gratitude as a sign of connection and friendship. However, it's important to note that not all bites are a sign of affection. When a cat bites harder or repeatedly, it may be trying to communicate that it feels overstimulated or needs more space. During playtime, especially when the cat is very excited, it may bite more energetically, and this can be an indication that it's trying to balance the interaction or show the limits of its behavior. Observing the cat's body language is essential to understand the context of the bite. If, after the bite, it licks the area or continues with affectionate gestures, this is a sign that the bite was a genuine form of affection and not aggressive behavior. Showing the belly. A cat's belly is one of the most vulnerable areas of its body, as it protects vital organs like the stomach and intestines. Therefore, when a cat lies on its back near you, it's a big sign of trust. It's showing that it feels safe enough to expose a part of its body that, in its instinctive nature, is more protected. This behavior is one of the greatest gestures of trust a cat can demonstrate, as it implies that it doesn't feel threatened in your presence. However, it's important to remember that this doesn't always mean it wants you to pet its belly. While some cats really appreciate belly rubs, many may react negatively to touch in that area, interpreting it as a threat or a defensive stimulus. It's essential to pay attention to the cat's body language before trying to touch it. If it squirms, contracts its muscles, or starts moving its tail agitatedly, it's best to avoid the belly area. In other cases, showing the belly can be an invitation to play, especially if the cat uses its paws to grab your hand or tries to gently nibble. At these times, it may just be expressing its playful energy and desire for interaction. Making biscuits. The famous kneading or making biscuits behavior occurs when the cat alternately presses its paws on soft surfaces, like blankets, cushions, or even on your lap. This habit dates back to the feline's childhood, when kittens massage their mother's belly to stimulate milk production. This action becomes an instinctive behavior that many cats maintain throughout their lives. And when an adult cat does it to you, it's showing a high level of trust and comfort. By making biscuits, the cat is essentially reliving the feeling of maternal security and protection. This gesture is a strong indication that it feels comfortable and safe in your presence. Additionally, many cats knead while purring, which aligns with a state of deep relaxation, a moment when the cat feels completely at ease and relaxed in its environment. In some cases, cats may also knead objects like cushions, blankets, or even the place where they intend to lie down. This behavior has an instinctive origin, coming from the wild ancestors of cats. Before lying down, these felines would need vegetation or soil to prepare the resting place, softening the area and making it more comfortable. When your cat does this, it means it's creating a safe and cozy environment to rest and relax. And by doing it to you, it's sharing this moment of intimacy and trust. Cats are full of mysteries and express their emotions in subtle, but very meaningful ways. Every gesture, from a simple meow to the moment they show their belly or blink slowly, is a form of communication that reveals how they feel about you and their surroundings. By better understanding these behaviors, you not only strengthen the bond with your cat, but also learn to respect their individuality and needs. Observing and interpreting these signals is essential for creating a harmonious and trusting relationship. So, how many of these behaviors has your cat shown you? Tell us in the comments. And if you liked the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any content about the world of cats. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.